Well, we are going to get started with making our summer drinks. I am so excited to share these drinks with you, and also my cost-saving tips are just wrapped up into these products, okay? So yesterday, you may have seen, if you were watching, I started my in my tea, my iced tea. So I did my peach tea and I just let it steep for however long I wanted until it was kind of a nice color that I liked. And then I took the insert out, dumped out the tea leaves, and added 2 cups of ice to this. So this is our cold brew pitcher. It is a really thick glass. It's much improved from our old one. It has this nice non-slip base, and that comes off for easy cleaning. And it holds about 5 cups right in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour. Now, I know some of you have been eyeing this cold brew pitcher, and it is available beginning June 1st. But in May, any new consultant will get this added to their launch kit. So it's a free item. It arrives with everything else. No commitment to do anything. It's yours. It's crazy. So to do like a sign-on bonus is not typical of Pampered Chef, but they want to get something like this in your kitchen. So how many of you are cold brew coffee people? Tell me how much if you buy this when you go out, a cold brew coffee, how much do you spend on that drink? I'm curious to know. So I've been making frosted lemonades. I thought I would do a frosted tea. So I'm going to use our electric milk frother. This has 4 settings. So this is our high foam, our low foam, these are warm settings, and our steam. So if you are, what is that frou-frou drink that you really like, okay? And how much do you spend on that? That's what I want to know too. And then we've got the cold brew setting. So you get to make your own frou-frou drinks at home. Inside is a little whisk that is going to froth the milk that you're using. And I will try to make it so you can see that. We are going to put into this a 1/4 cup of half and half. That is my milk of choice when I am frothing for my chai tea lattes, my hot cocos, because I don't drink coffee. So we'll pour that in there. Now, when I am doing frosted lemonades, I use the new limoncello syrup. But I thought with the peach iced tea, why not try the gourmet brown sugar syrup? Just a little bit of it. If you're doing specialty drinks out, specialty coffees, you can recreate those by using our electric milk frother and the gourmet brown sugar syrup. What are some other uses for this syrup? You could put it on your ham, and how about roasting some vegetables with this? Maybe some sweet potatoes, some Brussels sprouts. This would be amazing, okay? So I just poured a little bit in there. I don't like it too sweet. I'm going to push this top button here, and we're gonna go all the way over to the cold brew. And I don't know if you can see, but it went to a blue. Let me see if I can bring this down. Let's do this. So if I keep going, you can see that it's red, right? So I'm just gonna go over to the cold brew. We're gonna push that bottom. And I'm hoping you can see that. It's really super quiet. Super, super quiet, and it's doing its magic in there. So it does not take long. Sorry. And it'll be ready. I'm going to pour it on top of my peach iced tea, and I will have my drink ready. And then we are going to make a frozen coffee for my daughter and have her drink ready. Now, I'm going to show you the deluxe coffee machine here shortly, but this is the quick start guide that comes with it. And there are several recipes in here. Even at the back, one are some food recipes. And the last time I made some coffee for a demonstration, I made these mocha muffins with it. So good. See, I can do coffee when it's in ice cream and other foods, but just straight out of the cup, not my favorite. So we're gonna do that frozen coffee in just a minute. This is probably almost done. When you're brewing your coffee and you start the frother, it'll be done pretty much the same time. So we'll let that finish up, and we're gonna do our frozen coffee. So for that, we are going to use our blender. So how many of you have the Pampered Chef Deluxe Cooking Blender? Maybe you have another blender. I want to share with you just a few things about our blender. It is glass, so that is nice because this actually cooks. And so we don't want plastic. We don't want heat and plastic. Not a good thing. Oh, my froth is done. So let me just take care of this because I'm gonna need the outlet. Y'all ready for this? I know I am. I'm ready to take a sip of it. Look. Isn't that so fun? Oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. So pretty. This comes with a little cleaning brush so you can get in there and just clean that out. With it being cold, it's not scalding onto the bottom of that, but let's take a sip. I'm gonna swirl it in a little bit. Oh, it's so fun and refreshing. Very fun and refreshing. I might have even wanted to add a little bit more of the gourmet brown sugar syrup. I mean, isn't it pretty? It's just pretty. So pretty. Okay. That was made with the peach tea that I brewed in the cold brew pitcher. But let's get to the frozen coffee because I'm sure a lot of you like a frozen coffee. So we're gonna plug in our blender. So as I was saying, this does your smoothies. Today, if you caught my picture, I made peanut butter in here. It takes 2 minutes to grind all those peanuts and make a very smooth and creamy peanut butter. Later this week, I'm gonna make some hummus in here, but then you need things like jam. Yes, you can do jam. There is a setting over here for jam, and it will, all you do is you throw in a pound of your fruit and your pectin, you push the jam button. For 30 seconds, it is working its way up to the temperature that it needs, and then it says add. So then I add my sugar, I hit that again, and 30 more minutes, it's done. I haven't stood at the stove to stir jam. You can do your soups. You can put raw vegetables in here. It will chop them, it will puree them, it will cook them, it will blend them, and then you have this beautiful smooth soup. You can do nacho cheese sauce. You can make a delicious hot cocoa, Alfredo sauce, just so many things. Just like the coffee machine has a quick start guide, so does the blender. And so there are so many recipes in there. And probably the coolest thing about the blender is that it will clean itself. It has a heated wash cycle, so you just fill it with some water, a couple drops of soap, and it cleans itself. This is an electric appliance that in May our hosts can get for $139. Any other month of the year, it's a little bit more at half price, but still a great reason to host a party, because you're gonna get so much use out of this and you're never gonna be cleaning it. It's doing it itself. So let's get started making this frozen coffee. I used my deluxe coffee machine just a little while ago, about an hour or so, to do some 6 ounces of ground coffee. I did, before I brewed it, the recipe said to put a tablespoon of sugar in there. This is going to my daughter. I'm like, a tablespoon of sugar? Oh my gosh. All right. And I just used my mini whipper. I love this tool whenever I'm mixing up hot cocoa, any powdered drink. You can also use it to whisk your eggs or anything else. Okay, so we've got that. We're going to add a cup of ice, and I have that in my silicone prep bowl. We are going to add a quarter cup, another quarter cup of half and half. And that is it. So super cheap to make this at home, guys. And yes, if you want to go even a step further, you can grind your own coffee beans in this, right, for your frozen coffee. So we're just gonna pulse it. Well, let's see. I think I'm actually gonna do a custom blend, and we wanna do it until it's frothy. So let's go to a 2 setting, and we're just gonna see what happens. Pretty frothy. Let's take a peek. I think we're good. Oh, and I smell the coffee. Okay, so we'll put it in our cup here. Oh, frozen coffee goodness. Okay, I'm not gonna put quite all of it in there because I made some whipped cream that we're gonna top this with. See, we're getting all fancy. This is our new whipped cream maker and decorator. I already did the whipped cream. So there is a line that I filled up to with heavy whipping cream, added about 1.5 tablespoons of powdered sugar and 1/2 teaspoon of our double strength Madagascar bourbon vanilla. So usually you'd use a teaspoon of your other vanillas. If you can see this moves. So when you're pumping, you do want that closed. But when we get ready to decorate, we want that open. So let me show you. And hopefully you can see here. We are gonna pull this out. It's gonna be, oh gosh, I don't know if you can see. Watch me try to pull this. Look at that whipped cream. So delicious and messy, as it should be. Oh, definitely messy. Okay, then it comes with this right here, so we can just push that right in there. That's going to help push our whipped cream down. Then we're going to unscrew the bottom. Ooh, this is runny whipped cream here. Put that on. I think that's going to be perfect for our drink. When you use more fresh heavy whipping cream, it will be stiffer. Mine's not as fresh, I will tell you that. So we're just going to push this down. Oh, look at that. My daughter loves whipped cream, so I think she's going to like that. And then I have some chocolate chips because she is a chocolate chip fanatic for sure. Don't tell her, but I've got to try it, okay? Ooh. I think I could do this though. I think I could, but not late at night. I will not sleep. I need to go back to my frosted peach tea. Much better for me at this time of the night. Okay, so do you guys want to see the new deluxe coffee machine? I know you do. Okay, so I do have to move my chair, so come with me. You're gonna come into my coffee nook, which is super fun. And here we are. So this is our new deluxe coffee machine. It is currently only available again for consultants. So what we have done is this is made available to new consultants who sign up this month. They can earn it for free, a coffee bundle with the deluxe coffee machine, the electric milk frother, and our level and funnel scoop. So this is super cool. This is how I did my coffee. I dipped it into my coffee grounds, leveled it off, and then I poured it into the little pot. Look at that. Do you guys see there's like a garage? I call it a garage. It holds, we have 3 inserts, so it holds 2, and then the other one is of course in here. But then I can put it into here for our ground coffee. This actually, and it says Nespresso. So this will do your Nespresso pods, which is what we're gonna do tonight, because I have another recipe I wanna try, a dirty chai muffin. Sounds good, right? And then we have an insert for our K-cups, okay? So let me put the K-cup one back in. My coffee one is over at the sink. And we're gonna do Nespresso today. But I was talking about the coffee bundle that all new consultants this month who join us can get. So they'll get the opportunity to earn the deluxe coffee machine, the electric milk frother, and the level funnel and scoop. That is a value of $398 for free. Plus you're getting the cold brew pitcher shipped with your launch bundle. So honestly, do this for 30 days. You never know, and you're gonna get all of this for free. So let's put our Nespresso pod in, okay? And so we just snap it in, all right? And then we push it down, okay? We have to have this up and just right in there. This right here will lock it into place, okay? So it's not going anywhere. And I'm gonna do 4 ounces of that. So I'm gonna have my smaller cup. This I can have down here for travel mugs. I can have it up here like that. I could even, for a smaller mug, go right there. So let me get my mug. I think I'm gonna have to go, nope, I can do that. So when I push the on button, remember we have Nespresso insert in here. So I will only get the 2, 4, and 6 ounce options, okay? So right now it's flashing 4, so that's what I need. If I need to go to the others, there's a down arrow here, and then I can just toggle. Now, if you like it extra strong, there is a plus button, and you can push that. Now, did you notice that I haven't used this for over, it's been over 2 hours. It took no time for that water to be warm, didn't it? No time. You can run multiple cups through here and it's not going to have a long lag time in between. So another cool feature. I don't know if you can see the steam. I'll hold the cup up here, but I'm telling you the water is hot, okay? So just like that, I've got my 4 ounces. Oh, okay, we're gonna do that. So, oh, I can see the steam. I hope you can too. That's my 4 ounces of Nespresso that I will let cool off. Oh, this is super hot. Not super hot, but warm. And I'll let it cool off and I will use it for my recipe for my dirty chai muffins. I'm so excited about that. Now, let me get a towel. Okay, so I want to show you with the K-cup insert. If I pull this out, I'll get rid of that pod later. And I put the K-cup in. Now look, I've got 6 ounce, 8 ounce, 10 ounce, and 12 ounce options. So it knows when you're doing Nespresso, you're gonna only have the options of the smaller cups because that's what you do with Nespresso. I do run my hot water for my hot tea through the ground coffee insert all the time because that's what I drink. So it is so nice. It heats up so quickly. This is your reservoir and I'm down here, so I'll need to fill it, but the fill line is up here. You can take it off like this and take it over to wherever you fill up your water. I have the silicone prep bowl that I fill up at the refrigerator and then just bring it over here and pour it in. So all these drinks, I am curious to know, what do you spend when you go through that line? You can make all of your favorite drinks. I know it's so nice to treat yourself, and it's good to treat yourself. But on the daily, you could save a lot of money just by making your own drinks at home. If you're spending $5 to $7 a day, you're spending $25 to $35 just on coffee. What could you use that money for? So think about that when you're thinking about, do I need to purchase that? Do I need to host to get to that? Or do I need to just sign up and be a consultant for the summer to make $5 instead of spending $5 on my coffee? Thank you guys so much for joining in, and I'm gonna go enjoy my frosted tea.